Hello, I'm Devani Patil, Assistant Professor at Arihant College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Camp, Pune. Our today's topic is cloud computing. Today we will discuss about basic things of cloud computing. The first thing is what is a cloud computing? Before going to the definition of the cloud computing, why it is called as a cloud computing? As you know that there is no region for the cloud, same as this computing network has no any region, and because of that it is called as a cloud computing. Cloud computing is a on demand network. It means as per your demand network architecture will be activated. Another important thing is as it will pay as you go pricing. That is the when you goes in a cloud infrastructure, when you go for the login, then from that time only your charges will be activated or your pricing will be start. Once you logs out, your pricing will be stopped. Instead of buying, owning and maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can access technology services. This will be helpful to you to avoid and to create your to avoid buy your data centers and servers. It will be give you. Hello, I'm Devani Patil, Assistant Professor at Arihant College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Camp, Pune. Today we will discuss about cloud computing. We discuss what basic ideas about cloud computing. Before going to the what is a cloud computing, we will discuss that why it is called as a cloud computing. As we all know that there is no region for the natural cloud, same this computing has no any region or no any limit, so it is called as a cloud computing. Cloud computing is a on-demand network. It means that as per your demand, your network will be activated. Cloud computing pay as you go pricing. It means that once you log in, your pricing will stop, and once you logs out, that time your pricing will be stop. Instead of buying, owning, and maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can access technology services. There is no need to create or to buy your own data center or server because cloud computing will provide you all these facilities of servers and data centers. Storing and accessing data and programs over the internet instead of your computer's hard drive. Whenever you are using the cloud network, that time you are not using your own device's memory utility. That is the you are storing your data not only on your computer drive, but you are storing your data on internet. That is you are storing your data on cloud infrastructure. As the cloud computing is a demanding network, what are the characteristics of cloud computing? The first characteristic of cloud computing is it is a on-demand self-service. Users can access computing services via the cloud when they need to without interaction from service provider. The computing services should be fully on demand so that users have control and agility to meet their evolving needs. So it is a on demand self service network. Second characteristic is broad network access. Cloud computing services are widely available via the network through the user's preferred tools, that is, laptop, desktops, smartphones, etc. You can easily use cloud computing on your smartphones also. Third characteristic of cloud computing is resource pooling. One of the most attractive elements of cloud computing is the pooling of resources to deliver computing services at scale. Resources such as storage, memory, processing, and network bandwidth are pooled and assigned to multiple consumers based on demand. Fourth characteristic is rapid elasticity. Successful resource allocation requires elasticity. Resources must be assigned accurately and quickly with the ability to absorb significant increases and decreases in demand without service interruption or quality degradation. It means that suppose there is a load on a server, it doesn't mean that network will be interrupted. It will provide a proper service, that is the rapid elasticity. Measured service, that is the next characteristic of cloud computing. Following the utility model, cloud computing services are measured and metered. This measurement allows the service provider and consumer to track usage and gauge cost according to their demand on resources. As you use the cloud infrastructure, according to that you have to pay for that network. According to the computing types, cloud computing have mainly three types, that is the public cloud computing, private cloud computing, and hybrid cloud computing. Again, private cloud computing is categorized into two parts, that is the on-premise private cloud and externally hosted private cloud. So as per your requirement, you can choose any type of cloud computing. Suppose you want to use it publicly, you can use it a public cloud. Suppose you want to use as a private purpose, that is for any organization, you can use private cloud. And sometimes suppose you want to use some characteristics of public cloud and some characteristics of the private cloud, then that time you have to use the combination of both cloud computings, that is the hybrid cloud. As per services, cloud computing is categorized into three categories or three parts, that is the service models of cloud computing as SaaS, that is the software as a service, PaaS, that is the platform as a service, and IaaS, that is the infrastructure as a service. Under the category of the software as a service, that is the end user applications are used by the user in this category. So examples of this service model is Google Apps, Facebook, YouTube, Salesforce.com. These are the end user applications of the cloud service model under a category of SaaS. Next category of the service model is a PaaS, that is a platform as a service. To run end user softwares, whatever the platform provided from the cloud computing network architecture, that all types are undergoing in this category. So who are the service providers or who are the platform providers for the SaaS? Microsoft Azure, Google App Engine, Amazon, SimpleDB slash S3. These are some examples of PaaS. For the SaaS and PaaS, whatever the infrastructure is provided from the cloud computing network architecture, that undergoes the last service model category, that is the infrastructure as a service. In the infrastructure as a service, it includes some parts of the hardware, because data center is nothing but the hardware. So in the last category, that is the in the IaaS category, it includes some parts of the hardware undergoes the data centers. Infrastructure as a service provides proper infrastructure for the PaaS and IaaS. Some examples of IaaS are Amazon EC2, GoGrid, FlexiScale, etc. So, software as a service, that is a SaaS, is a software distribution model in which a third party provider hosts applications and makes them available to customers over the internet. PaaS, Platform as a service, is a platform based service is a category of cloud computing services that provides a platform allowing customers to develop, run and manage applications without the complexity of building and maintaining the infrastructure typically associated with developing and launching an app. Last is the IaaS, Infrastructure as a service is a form of cloud computing that provides virtualized computing resources over the internet. IaaS is one of the three main categories of cloud computing services alongside software as a service SaaS and platform as a service PaaS. How we are using cloud computing in our daily life. We are using our cloud You are using cloud computing in daily life in form of net banking, Gmail, Amazon, Flipkart, Mintra, then media streaming like Amazon Prime, Netflix, on TVs, Facebook, WhatsApp. For education purpose, we are again using cloud computing in the form of Swayam for the Shodh Ganga websites. In publicly, cloud is used for the IRTC website for the reservation systems. We are using Uber and Ola apps. Those are again examples of the cloud computing. Thank you.